The second day since the Book of Condolence was opened here at the family house of Christian Atsu behind the St. Peter's Mission School at Ododo. Several sympathizers have been coming to the family house to commiserate with the family. Earlier today, former Black Stars players, including Asamoah Gyan, his brother Bafo Gyan, Sule Ali Muntari, and Emmanuel Ajimabedu, were all here to pay a visit to the family of Christian Atsu. They signed the Book of Condolence and then shared some moments with the family. Later in the day, Deputy Sports Minister Evans Bobier led officials from the Sports Ministry and the Ghana Football Association to commiserate with the family of the late Black Stars player at his family house. Nana Odro-Safo, Executive Council member of the Ghana Football Association, alongside the Communication Director of the GFA, Henry Asante-Chum, and Mr. Alex Asante were all involved in the delegation. Communication Director of the Ghana Football Association, Henry Asante-Chum, told the media the summary of their meeting with the family of Christian Atsu.
Our mission, first of all, was to commiserate with the family and share our sympathies with the family, and then also in view of that, we wanted to find out if any arrangements have been made whatsoever. So I think that yes, the family informed us that per the custom and the tradition of the family, the 1 week observation will be held on 4th of March, Saturday 4th March. In their plans, they wanted to have the funeral on 17th of March, 17th, 18th of March. But it is something that they need to do in conjunction with the state because Atsu is a statesman. So they've left it. They've left the funeral side to the GFA and the state to come back to the family in terms of finalization and confirmation. So the Deputy Minister, through Executive Council member Odro-Safo, also informed the family that we will go back and relay the information to the Sports Minister, who is not in town, and then the President, His Excellency Nana Akufo-Addo, who is also not in town. And once we relay the information to them and they approve the 17th, 18th March, will come back to the family. After that, official announcement will be made. But the 1 week observation will take place on Saturday, March 4. The venue will be communicated in due course because the family expect the state to also come in as regards space and venue for the 1 week observation.
On the side of government, Deputy Sports Minister Evans Bobier highlighted government's commitment to ensure Atsu gets a befitting farewell.
Our mission here this afternoon is just simple, to come and greet the family and then to find out the necessary arrangements that they are putting in place. First of all, for the 1 week celebration, and then secondly, for the final funeral rites, so that we can also communicate same to the president, because we heard the vice president who spoke on behalf of the presidency that the state will be deeply involved. So it is better and proper, like I said, culturally, to come back to the family and then find out all the necessary arrangements they are putting in place so that we can also communicate same back to the presidency for the state to be able to know at what level of involvement that the state will come in.
Family head of the Chwasam family, Nene G.K. Chwasam, was elated with the support that the family has received across the globe.
The support the family received was so novel. A lot of people sent their consoling messages. Some also came in kind to support. Visitors will be coming so that we can take care of them. These are the things that came, both home and abroad. They are all coming.
Also, to visit the family house today was Atsu's manager when he played for Cheetah FC, Abdul Hayate, and one personality that worked closely with him during his philanthropic works, Mr. Ibrahim Opon Kwarten of Crime Check. Mr. Kranten shared fond memories of his time with Christian Atsu.
He reached out to me about 5 years ago. He obviously has been following us on social media, and then I think he was touched by the humanitarian work we are doing in the prisons and then other interventions that we are making to relieve people of poverty. So with the passion that he had and the fact that he grew up from a very poor background, we started with a petty offenders project where he paid the fines of petty offenders who find themselves in prison. And as we speak, he's been able to release over 160 petty offenders, and not only release them, but under our ex-convict reintegration project, the CCFS convict reintegration project, he's also reintegrated most of them into society by providing them with trading capital. So see most of these people on the streets selling air refreshness, car air refreshness, and so on and so forth. Most of these people were given trading capital by Christian Atsu.
Outside football, Atsu touched so many lives through his philanthropic works. He served as a key ambassador for charity organization Arms Around the Child, and my colleague Yahweh Jeminta spoke with the organization's global director Ellie Milner, and this is what she had to say about the former Black Stars player.
It's quite organic, really, how that sort of stuff works. In a lot of ways, I just happened to know somebody who was working at Chelsea, Gaynor Fascioni, who was working with Chelsea Football Club, and she just mentioned that she was working with Christian on a couple of things, and that he was really interested in either setting up his own foundation or, just affiliating himself with somebody. So we all went to Newcastle and we all met and had a fabulous afternoon just talking about our work and what we were doing. And he was very engaged. We work in India, South Africa and Ghana. So he was interested in all of the work that we did with all of the children. But immediately he was just like, great, well, let's go meet the children. Let's do it. Let me help you. And it was brilliant. So from then on, he kind of, we visited Ghana many times. He used to visit the children, and when he wasn't able to and wasn't there, he would send truckloads of, goods and food and supplies to the children. And then sometimes he would go and take them all out on a shopping trip, and other times he would go down and play football with them. And
It's been a day of commiserations here at the family house of Christian Atsu. More Ghanaians are expected to be here to commiserate with the family and continue tomorrow and subsequent days. Reporting for Citi News, I am Evans Ofochumanso.